What's good, YouTube? Number you're back again once again. Today, people, today, it is late at night, it's early in the morning, whatever you want to call it, and just I'm ready to head to bed. Coral begins leaking, and we have new Pokemon Sun and Moon news and information. New Pokemon themselves have been released, and I'm so excited because I actually fucking love these Pokemon. I don't care when anyone says I love these Pokemon. If you guys are hyped for new Sun and Moon information, new Pokemon as well, and of course if you're a proud member of the Happy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us because you already know your support is really appreciated. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into this. Speaking of diving, we have a new water type Pokemon. Brand new water type Pokemon. It is a fish called Yowashy, and it appears to have the ability to change its appearance from its single form into a larger fish, its school form. And at first, I don't know, it's like I like it, but I really wish that this was an evolution, because this school form looks absolutely monstrous. I absolutely 100,000 million bajillion quadrillion % love this. It's a fucking submarine. It is a submarine, and I love it. I don't even care about it anymore. I don't even care about anything else. Nothing else matters. This Pokemon is dope as shit. Now, if you told me that Game Freak was gonna make a submarine Pokemon, I would have laughed at you. I would have been like, how are they possibly gonna do that? But look at this. Lie to my face and tell me this Pokemon is not dope as shit. Now, what I really want to know is what is the pertinence, what is the importance and the difference between the two forms? Because on its own, in its regular form, it looks like just a basic Mon. Like, it looks like it needs to evolve into something more, but I'm guessing it's just going to be this by itself, and its school form, I don't get it. I don't get why they didn't just make an evolution. Like, they could have made an evolution. It could have still been considered like the school fish Pokemon or something like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I think like it's got different forms. So is it going to be traditional in the sense of kind of like Darmanitan when he has his Zen mode, where he changes into that form? It's going to be one of those things where it's like if this Mon's hit with a super effective attack, it transforms into its school form, where its school form is bigger and bulkier. Does this mean it's going to tank hits better, or is this more of like an offensive form where it's going to dish out more damage? I personally think it's going to be a bit bulkier when it's in this form, but the whole notion of it being in a school implies that it goes from being just this little itty bitty thing into this huge monstrous Pokemon. So to that extent, I don't think it's going to be like Zen mode where like if it gets hit with a move or something, it changes. I think it's going to be like the genies, where you have a whole item you expose it to or something like that, or like Hoopa with the prison bottle, where you hit it with that and then all of a sudden it changes form. So it's not a different Pokemon, so that doesn't mean it's gonna get new abilities or a new typing. It's still just pure water as far as we know, and all we have is his Japanese name, Yowashi. But still, I absolutely love the design. It's a submarine Pokemon. I love it. Of course, I'm sure later this week we're going to get a trailer, probably on Friday or Thursday night or something like that. We'll end up getting an actual trailer with more information and English names and stuff regarding these mons. So I cannot wait for that trailer. I cannot wait for that trailer because I want to know how this thing changes forms and why, more importantly. Now, that is not all that we have today. There's another mon that has leaked. 2 mons, actually. And it is a little sandcastle called Sunaba. I'm going to guess that's how you pronounce it. And it evolves into a larger sandcastle known as Shirodesuna. Again, Japanese names. Both are ghost ground type. Now, my thing is, why can't it just be pure ground? It's a pile of dirt. It's a pile of sand. But I realized, how are they going to animate this sandcastle? How are they going to animate this pile of sand? And it's because that's where the ghost typing comes into play. So I'm kind of like over it, but then I understand why they did it. So my thing is, again, I absolutely love this Pokemon. Now, again, at first glance, you might think, oh, here we go again. Pokemon is animating inanimate objects or making Pokemon out of inanimate objects. But at the same time, you gotta think, like, they have to do something regarding, like, tropical islands. It's the beach, let's go get away. They say what they gotta say. Like I said, I love this submarine. They took an inanimate object, made it into a Pokemon, and it worked. They took this sandcastle, made it into an inanimate object, and it worked. I don't know. I feel like this is definitely gonna be a bulky Pokemon. a very bulky Pokemon. It's literally, it's a castle, and the castle walls will not fall. It is there. Now, I saw a lot of people on Twitter, Submarine especially, saying that this is like an antlion Sandcastle or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it is, but apparently I think it's like, it's based off of that, and because of the picture with Pikachu where it's being sucked inside, something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure. I have to look it up more detail, but that's just an idea of what it's based off of. Like I said, I love the design. I think it's one of those things where, like, yes, I can understand why you may think an inanimate object for Pokemon is lame, but I think they pulled it off well. They pulled it off really well. So, like I said, I don't think it's going to be very offensive at all. I think it's going to be a bigger, bulkier Mon that's going to sit there, eat up hits, tank hits, and be the fucking castle that it is. King in the castle, king in the castle. Now, we have one more new Mon that has come out, and it is a pre-evolution for Beware, and it's called Nukoguma. I don't know if that's what it is, but it remains its normal, or it retains its normal fighting type. Well, I should say it still is normal fighting type because it evolves into Beware, so Beware would retain the normal fighting type. So I don't know, this is the second time I've done this now, because we had Mudsdale, and then we saw the pre-evo being Muds B. Now we have Beware, and its pre-evo is Nukiguma, or whatever the hell its Japanese name is. When we find out its English name, we'll see then, but I don't know, I feel like it's going to be one of those things like Magikarp to Gyarados, where like, this little pre-evo isn't going to be all too terribly powerful, but then it evolves into Beware and it becomes this monstrous powerhouse of a Pokemon. I think it's very interesting that it's normal fighting. It just doesn't have that fighting. It just doesn't look very fearsome. Like, it's called Beware, but still, maybe I guess that's the whole point of the Pokemon, where it's not meant to look that way. That's why it's called Beware. Beware of this Pokemon. Don't let it fool you. But one thing that I took of note is that out of all the mons that we've seen so far, we're not getting a lot of Stage 2 mons. Like, I think, only ones I can think off the top of my head has been Vikivole. You know, everything else just goes from basic Pokemon into Stage 1. You know, look at Beware, then you have Mudsdale, then you have the Sandcastle and the Submarine mon that we just saw today. You know, outside of our starters in Vikivole, unless there's one I'm not thinking of right now off the top of my head, we don't see a lot of Stage 2 mons just yet. So, I don't know. I would be interested in seeing some Stage 2 mons. There's a lot of discussion going around that Wimpod, that little horseshoe crab crustacean thing that we saw before, is going to evolve into Stage 2. Like, that's just basic, and then you'll have a bigger one, and then you have like a monstrous fat one after it. So I don't know. Still, it's just one common trend that I've seen is that we haven't seen a lot of Stage 2 mons just yet, so I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below regarding our 5 new brand new Alola Pokemon. And before we get out of here, apparently it has been confirmed that in next month's Korokoro there will be a poster or a page detailing Rockruff's secret evolution. Apparently Rockruff has a secret evolution, and apparently it shares this secret evolution with the starter Pokemon for the Alola region. So there's been a lot of debate going back and forth whether or not it's like a secret evolution in the sense that it's going to have two different evolutions. Like, there's a secret evolution and a regular evolution. I know Nexus was talking about that. Or is it going to be like a method of evolution is a secret, you know, where there's a lot of people that say Rockruff is based around werewolves. So he's going to evolve into werewolf, so you have to evolve him at night, and that's his secret evolution. You know, is it just a method, or is it actually what he evolves into? So we'll see come next week, or not next week, next month, when Korokoro lets us know what his secret evolution is, and then we can theorize and see if we can apply it to starters and any other mons as well. But as I started to say, let us know what you guys think about these new mons, and now, of course, Rockruff's secret evolution in the comment section below. I love starting the conversation and hearing the discourse from you guys down there, because we're all Pokemon nerds at heart. If you're new here, make sure you click that purple subscribe button. This is not Twitch. If you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button so you don't miss out on any Sun and Moon news and information. And, of course, if you enjoyed, and if you're hyped for Sun and Moon, and if you're a proud member of the Nappy Nation, make sure you smash the like button down below for us. But with that, I'm gonna get up out. Thank y'all once again for your support. Thank you for checking the video. Be out this bitch. Bye!